Hello student, now I am going to explain the LED toggle program, interface program. In this program, I connected the port 0.0 pin to the input device, that is dip switch I connected, and port 3.0 I connected output device called LED device. So here already I written the program, that is application file I called. That application file I added under my project and build the project. So there is no error in my project. Now switch into the debug mode here. Okay, here in the debug mode, let me explain the program. Here I told the port 0 of 0 pin, it is connected to the dip switch or input device. Okay, and port 3 of 0 pin, it is connected to the output device called LED device. So first let us configure all the pin of the port 0 and all the pin of the port 3 as a 0 value, because I am going to clear all the pin of the both ports here. Okay, so now before that I am going to configure port 0 comma hash of 0 FFH, because the port 0 of 0 pin, it is connected input device called dip switch. That is what I am going to assign 0x FFH here by using instruction called move p0 comma hash of 0 FFH. Okay, and all the pin of the port 0 I tagged as a input pins. Now after that I want to clear all the pin of the port 0 as well as port 3 as a 0, because I don't want to retain the old values of all the pin of the port 0 as well as the port 3 here. Now move a comma hash of 0h. Now I am going to copy 0 value to the accumulator. Before execution accumulator is 0. After execution, let me check by using instruction called move a hash of 0. Nothing but after execution of the instruction, accumulator becomes 0 here. And next is I need to clear all the pin of the port 0 as well as I need to clear all the pin of the port 3 here by using instruction called move p0 comma a here. After executing move p0 comma a, all the pin of the port 0 becomes 0, and similarly move p3 comma a becomes 0. Nothing but the content of accumulator is 0. Whenever I am going to copy the accumulator content to the port 3, all the pin of the port 3 becomes 0 here. And next is I need to monitor whether my switch is closed or open. Whenever my switch is closed, then only the LED will turn on at the port 3.0 pin. So here the condition called jump no bit port 0.0 indicates I need to monitor port 0 of 0 pin whether it is closed or open. Closed indicates the port 0 of 0 pin should be 1. If it is open, port 0.0 it should be off. So here port 0.0 it is off, nothing but it acts as an open switch. So it will keeps on monitor whether my switch is open or closed. Whenever my switch is closed, the pin 0 of port 0 becomes 1 here. So how can I monitor? By using instruction called jump no bit port 0.0. So let me execute the instruction here. So here it is monitoring whether the port 0 of 0 pin it is 1 or 0, because here it is port 0 of 0 pin it is low, so it keeps on monitor whether my switch is closed or open. But in this condition the switch is open, so it keeps on monitor until the switch becomes closed, then it will port 3 of 0th pin becomes high here. So that is the condition we need to monitor in this program here. Again let me execute the instruction. So again what is value present in the port 0.0? It is 0, indicates that switch is open. So whenever the switch is open, it indicates port 3.0 pin, the LED is turned off here. So until I need to monitor whenever the switch is closed, then only it will turn on the LED by making port 3.0 as a high here. Okay, again if I execute the same instruction, it will keeps on monitor the port 0.0 pin for infinite number of times. Nothing but whenever the switch is closed, then it will condition becomes fail and it will set the port 3.0 as a high. So how can I check port 0.0 it is closed? By assigning 1 for port 0 and pin 0 of port 0 as a high. Whenever I assign port 0.0 as a high, the condition becomes fail and the port 3.0 becomes 1 here by executing this instruction. See, now it is the condition it is fail. Now what I have to do, I need to turn on my LED by assigning one value to the pin 0 of port 3 by using instruction called set B 3.0 here. See, now my LED is turned on by making port 3.0 as a high here. So now my LED is turned on here. After that I am going to call the delay function in order to turn on my LED device here. So it is going to switch from main function to delay function, a call delay. In this delay function I am copying move R2, hash of 255. This is some value I am going to assign. I need to keep on decrement the R2 value so that the delay function it has to execute here. How I need to come out of this delay function? By using step out function. Now I am going to execute the loop instruction by using a call delay function. So the instruction is executing delay function. So if I want to come out of this loop, I am going to use step out function. So again it is going to call second delay function. Again it is calling second time delay function. If I want to come out of this loop, again I am going to use step out function. Again I am going to call third time a call delay by using step in function. Now again it is executing third time delay function. Now I am going to clear the port 3 of 0 pin by using clear P3.0. Now the port 3 of 0 pin getting cleared here, and I am going to call delay function. This function is switching from main function to delay function. So if I execute the delay function, I have to wait for 255 times. So in order to execute delay function, I am going to use step out function. Again second time call delay function, again I call step out function, so that this main function keeps on monitor for infinite number of times in order to monitor whether the dip switch connected to port 00 pin it is closed or open. Now we will see how to flash the binary file into the microcontroller using hardware kit. Hello student, now this is the program in order to toggle the switch. Okay, so here the program is already written. The next part is we need to build the target and we have to create the hexa file. Build the target and the hexa file is generated for this program. The hexa file we need to convert into binary file in order to flash to the microcontroller. Here I need to choose, in order to convert hexa file to binary file, I have to browse the location where I have to convert. Because I already created hexa file to binary file, whenever you are going to create the binary file, you have to choose the location where you want to store, and also you have to provide the file name .bin extension. Click on save. All because I already created this binary file. Whenever you are going to create binary file, first thing is you have to you have to browse the location where you want, and also you have to provide the binary file name, that is file name.bin extension. Then you click on convert hexa to binary, so that it generated the binary file of that program. And next is we want to flash that program, that is binary file. Browse the binary file and open and program it. So and click enter. This is the program flashing to microcontroller. Now I flashed binary file to microcontroller. Now next is we will see the circuit connection here. In the circuit connection we are using the port 0 and port 3 here. Okay, the port 0 is, that is a input switch, because here we connected a dip switch. The dip switch, it is connected to the port 0 through the bus, and similarly this is the LED device. We connected this LED device to the port 3 of the 8051 microcontroller. So this is the interface between the toggle switch and LED through the microcontroller. Now my next job is, whenever I close the switch, I had to make my LED as a glow. So here I am connected the dip switch to the port 0.08 pin, that is this pin. Whenever I make turn on this pin, the LED will start glow here. See, this LED, it is glowed. Whenever I make switch off, the LED will become switch off, turn off. Now the LED is become switch turned off. Similarly, if I want to make it turn on, means I have to make switch to on. See, the LED is turn on. Likewise, this is the program in order to make turn on and turn off to the dip switch. Thank you.